morning, children. Welcome back to offline class. Today we are going to discuss friends of the trees. Actually, trees are our best friends. They are giving everything to us: oxygen and firewood, fruits, furniture, everything. Most of the things we are getting from the trees. But what we are giving, we are cutting the trees. Some are cutting the trees for making furnitures. We are destroying the forest. We are constructing the buildings in place of forest. We are going in trouble if we cut the trees. The oxygen levels comes down. So trees are our best friends, but we are enemies to the trees. Really, we are enemies, no doubt in that. But trees are our best friends. Here, friends of the trees. What are friends of the trees? What are enemies of the trees? We will find out in this class. Children, previous videos, previous class, the little big man, we have discussed a revision. In that revision, I explained again that the little big man. In this exam, coming exam, 16th onwards, there is a English exam, not English exam maybe last exam, I think. See the timetable. Here, 2 poems and 2 lessons are FA 2 exams. 2 poems and 2 lessons are there for FA 2 exam. Each and every line is important. Everything is important. I mean vocabulary and grammar. What is mentioned in the textbook. Those are all are important. Don't only writing part and listening part, you no need to read everything, you have to read thoroughly. CW you have to finish and work what I have given. Activities you must complete, homeworks which I have given, you have to complete as early as possible. Send through WhatsApp, children. See, some students are not sending, some students are sending. This is for all. You have to complete your homework and CW activities. See, in this lesson, the friends of the trees, friends of the trees. See the page number 36. 36. There are one boy and one girl. They are planting the plant, and they pour water to the plant. We need to, in our surroundings, so many plants which are useful to us. We have to pour water, we have to give water to the plants. We can get good air, and we can feel happy if the plant grows higher and higher. See, warm up. You know that many different kinds of animals depend on trees for food. Many animals, not only animals, human beings, most human beings, early men, they used to depend on forest. Before, they did not know how to prepare curries and how to prepare food. Early men, they used to depend on forests. See, all varieties of foods were available in those time. In those time, all varieties of fruits were available in the forest. Whatever they wanted, all seasons. Some in this season, one fruit is available. Next season, another fruit. Mangoes are available. Apples, grapes, and many custard apples. These are all available in those time. Now those are available very less compared to ancient days. Early man is time to today's 21st century. the situation is quite different. Here, circle the one that eats the bark of trees, which among a total 8 animals are there, birds are insects also there. Among these all, which one is eating the bark of the tree? Which one eats the bark of the tree? We have to find out. Termite not, monkey not, elephant not, rabbit not, deer not, only beetles. Beetles eat the bark of tree. See, this part we can call bark. This part we can call bark. The beetles eat this part. If the main part is being spoiled by the barks, the total tree may get destroyed, may die. See, this is a kind of there is a kind of beetle that lives under the bark of a tree. There is a kind of beetles. There are so many kind of beetles were there, maybe beetles that lives under the bark of a tree. Bark of a tree, inside there is a cover outer layer. In that outer layer, the bark of these beetles were living in the bark of a tree. It eats the bark and slowly destroys the tree. It eats the beetles, eats the bark. Automatically, after one day or after 1 month or 2 months, this tree may get die. Enemy. This is the bark beetles, and it is an enemy of our forest. Bark beetles are enemies of the forest. Read on to find out how the bark beetles became the enemies of the trees. How the bark beetles became the enemies. Sometimes our best friends also became enemies to us based on the situation. Based on maybe our ideas, our thoughts, he may not understood. He may not understand. That's why he may become enemy. Before he was our friend, but present situation he could not digest. That's why he became enemy to us. The situation, based on the situation, friends and enemies, they are not real friends. The friends who are cannot understand the person, he is not a real friend. See, here bark beetles before they were good. Before they were good, they did not harm to the tree. There are some situations, that's why these bark beetles became enemies to the trees. Long ago, bark beetles were not bark eaters at all. Long ago, many years before, the bark beetles were not bark eaters at all. They did not eat bark at all. They did not eat bark. They lived in the grass and fed on it. They lived in the grass. They ate grass and they lived in the grass. They did not go near. At least they are not they are not going near to the tree. They chose a lovely green clearing in the forest and settled down there. Chose. See, choose, past tense, chose. They chose a lovely green clearing in the forest and settled down there. They settled down in the green forest. They ate grass and settled down there all day long. Throughout the day, they eat grass and they live in the grass. they fed on the grass. They ate grass. There was plenty to eat. So much grass. How much they can eat, they are eating. How much they can eat, they are eating. They live happily. But life was not always good for the beetles. But life was not as easy um, as every day. Sometimes problems come, and sometimes they happy, sometimes they are not happy. They had to be constantly alert for their worst enemy, the woodpecker. Woodpecker was the worst enemy of the bark beetles. Before these beetles were not bark eaters. Bark eaters. After that, they become enemies to the trees. Enemies to the trees. Woodpecker is worst enemy to the bark beetles. Woodpecker. From morning till night, the woodpecker hunted the beetle. Morning to evening, the woodpecker hunted the beetles, and after hunting, it ate the beetles. One day, the woodpecker was a little tired. Woodpecker was tired. He settled down on the foot of the tree that grew close by the started to speak. Who said to the beetles in a shrill voice, "Why are you destroying that lovely green patch of grass? You should be punished for doing so." These bark beetles were eating the grass. This woodpecker little bit tired, and the woodpecker goes near to the tree and takes rest under the tree, and she watched the beetles. The beetles were eating the green area. The green area which is covered with grass, those are eating. They destroying the green patch. So the woodpecker asked the beetles, "Why are you destroying the green surrounding? You can eat some other things." The woodpecker said to the beetles, "Foot of the destroying the lovely green patch of the grass, you should be punished for doing so. If you eat this grass, you would be punished." "Sure, you should," said the tree. And he and the woodpecker were close friends. He and woodpecker, he means here he means tree. Tree and woodpecker both were good friends. When the woodpecker warned the beetles, the tree supported to the woodpecker. "Sure, you said. You should," she said. He and the woodpecker were close friends. You see, when the woodpecker said something, the tree always agreed. Whatever woodpecker said, the tree accepted, even though that is wrong. If woodpecker says good, the tree also agrees. Even though that is wrong, the tree agrees. The beetles heard the woodpecker and the tree, but they said nothing to reply. How could they, with their mouths full of grass? See, they enjoying eating grass. Suddenly, this woodpecker comes and asks the beetles, "Stop! Don't eat this grass. You go and eat some other things in the forest. Why don't you follow the example of the bees and gather nectar instead? Why are you eating this grass? Why are you follow the bees bees are collecting nectar from the flowers, collecting nectar from the flowers. You go and eat the nectar like bees. The woodpecker went on flapping his wings. It's healthy and good for both the flowers and the fruit. If you go and eat the nectar of nectar, that is healthy to you, and as well as the flower and fruit also. I am sure the bees would be happy to show you how to do it. This bees will help you how to collect the nectar. Better you go and collect the nectar, woodpecker said to the beetles. Yes, said the tree. Whatever the woodpecker says, this tree supported the woodpecker. As always, eager to support his feathered friend, asked the bees. See, if you like to eat nectar, you go and ask the bees, they will support you. But the beetles were not going to ask the bees. They were not interested in gathering nectar. They are not interested. They are interested in eating the grass. They are not interested in eating the nectar of a nectar from the flower. That is, they don't like the nectar. I like some fruits. If you ask me to eat some other fruit, I don't like that fruit. That's why I won't eat. I like this fruit. That's why I eat this fruit. Who are you to suggest eat this fruit and that fruit? I like this fruit. That's why I eat. Here beetles like only the grass, not the nectar of a flower, a nectar from the flower. Feathered, they were not interested in gathering nectar. They only wished to stop the woodpecker from hunting them. They wanted to stop the woodpecker always hunting and eating the beetles morning to evening, and this is the work for the woodpecker, hunting and eating. The woodpecker is killing the beetles morning to evening. They wanted to not destroy, they wanted to deviate the woodpecker's mind. They wanted to do something, and the best way to do so was to ask the woodpecker for a song. The woodpecker always helped anyone who asked him for a song. If anyone asks a woodpecker to sing a song, immediately the woodpecker starts singing. The truth is, his song was nothing but shrill cawing, but he thought it was highly musical. The song was not effective. The song was not effective. It was it is like the crow sound, but the woodpecker thinks that his song was highly musical. The woodpecker thinks that his song was very fantastic. All are liking his song. Who thinks like that? Only the woodpecker thinks like that. Remaining all are not enjoying his song. Only woodpecker and the tree likes his song. Highly musical. When the beetles asked for a song, the woodpecker burst out singing and forgot all about hunting them. When the woodpecker, when the beetles were asking the woodpecker to sing a song, it stops hunting the beetles, and immediately it starts singing song. So it forgets to hunting the beetles. It it is singing, keep on singing. The beetles were eating the grass. About hunting them, the tree was a good friend of the woodpecker, but he could not stand the woodpecker singing. So when the woodpecker began to sing, the tree shook his buds and leaves. When the woodpecker starts singing, this tree shaking its branches and leaves. The woodpecker was disturbed in the middle of his song and started hunting again. When the woodpecker started singing, it both are friends. This tree and woodpecker were both are friends. When woodpecker starts singing, it shakes its branches and leaves. When it shakes branches and leaves, the woodpecker got disturbed and stopped singing song. Again it was hunting the beetles. To stop the hunting, the beetles were asking woodpecker to sing a song, but this tree disturbed the woodpecker from the singing. That's why these beetles became enemy to the trees. If the tree did not disturb the woodpecker, it was keep on singing the song. So these beetles could eat the grass happily. But the tree disturbed the woodpecker. When the tree disturbed the woodpecker got disturbed and it was continued to hunt the beetles. The beetles were middle of a song and started hunting again. Again the woodpecker started hunting. The beetles were annoyed with the tree. At the same time, they knew they had to hide from the woodpecker. Suddenly, they thought of a good hiding place. When the woodpecker starts hunting, beetles want to hide from the woodpecker. They go near to the tree and they hide inside the bark of a tree. They hide in that. They hide outer layer. Suppose outer layer is there, in that beetles were hiding. They thought it was perfect place for hiding. Bark and settled down under them. Their new home was quite comfortable and they had enough to eat. The new home, the outer layer of the tree, it was comfortable place for hiding, and there was plenty to eat. They started eating bark of a tree, enough to eat. But the tree soon became a very sorry sight indeed. While they were eating the bark of a tree, the tree felt uncomfortable and it was very sorry sight. Means it was very dull state. There were hundreds of little holes in the bark. There were hundreds, not only 100, many hundred holes are in the bark. Who made the holes? Only the beetles made the holes, and they were eating the bark of a tree. A lot of dust came out of the holes as the beetles made more room for themselves. They made holes in the bark. They made holes. They are hiding in a very deep in the deep of the bark. as the beetles made more room for themselves. When, when the tree moaned in pain, the beetles said, "What is the use of all this mourning? Why are you feeling sad now? If you, in case you did not disturb the song of a woodpecker, this problem would not be faced, because you have disturbed the woodpecker to save our lives. We came near to you and we got perfect place for hiding. This problem came for because of you. You only brought your problems. The, why did you disturb the woodpecker's song? Now your days are numbered. We will soon eat you up. Your days are numbered. Your countdown is started. You will die within few days. 1 hour days only, not years. In days, within few days, you will be die, because you disturbed the woodpecker's song. The woodpecker understood the tree's problem. He said to the tree, "Hold on, friend. I will soon take these guttons out, and then you can live in peace." Guttons means those that eat and drink more than is needed. See, the woodpecker said to his friend, "Don't worry, I knew your problem. I collect these beetles, I kill these beetles, so after killing the beetles, you would be perfect." This bark and caught the beetles. He struck again and peace. See, with these words, the woodpecker struck the bark with his beak and caught a beetle. He struck again and caught another beetle, another, and at another. Continue. It is making the holes. It is making the holes in the tree. What is making the holes? The woodpecker is making the holes in order to eat the bark beetles. It was strucking to make big holes to catch the beetles to eat. Another and at another. The tree sighed with relief. Relief means relaxed feeling after some pain and distress. "My dear woodpecker," said the tree, "you are a true friend to me. You are a true friend." The woodpecker still saves the lives of the trees by hunting beetles that live under the bark. See, which are living under the bark. This woodpecker is hunting and killing them. So the trees are happy now, because these woodpecker is killing the beetles. Yes, woodpeckers really are best friends of the trees. Really, woodpeckers are best friends to the trees. These beetles were enemies. Beetles were enemies to the trees. Not only tree, not only in the all forest or trees where the trees are available, these beetles are eating them barks of the tree. So if they eat the bark, the tree would die. This is the lesson. New words, question and answers I will give today afternoon. I will give these question and answers, and this part I will send page number 40 textbook, but I will send today. As soon as I send the notes, complete your notes and send through WhatsApp. Until then, have a good day. Bye. Tomorrow we will discuss new lesson or new poem. Until then, bye. Have a good day.